So today I want to go over the credit cards that I use and why I use them. So let's start off. As I mentioned in previous videos, I love to travel. So the two main credit cards that we use for travel are JetBlue. So I've had this card since 2007, so about 20 years. And the reason why JetBlue is because, as I mentioned in a previous video, when my family lived in Florida, I had to travel back and forth, and so JetBlue, I think, was the new airline, and it was cheaper at the time. It still is a decent price, and so I took out the credit card, and most of the places back in the day when I was in my 20s where I was traveling locally, so JetBlue was always the airline that was the most flexible, had where I wanted to go. So that is a credit card I continue to use. I still travel JetBlue. And the other thing that I might do another quick video on is that you can actually pool your points. So the good thing is that you get, I think, 6 times the points if you're purchasing a JetBlue travel. You can use the JetBlue card, and it's 6x whatever you're spending. And the family pooling, which a lot of people are not aware of, if you're buying the flight for everyone in your family, you accumulate points, and those points can actually be pooled together. I actually bought a flight yesterday for travel in September, and my flight came out to be free because going and coming was, I think, 13,000 points, and we're all traveling, and once you take the flight, you acquire those points. The other thing I like is that I am a Mosaic member, so I can pass the line in the airport. I don't have to go through the regular line. I can go in earlier. There's some other perks that come with it, but definitely JetBlue. I'll have the link below. Let's see. The other one that we use is, as I mentioned in previous videos, we are a Marriott member. We have a timeshare, and I'll have a video on whether I think the timeshare is worth it or not. I have different views on that. But because we are Marriott members, I tend to gravitate toward using the Marriott timeshare, but also now Marriott also includes hotels, so we're able to search for hotels, and same kind of concept. If you use your Marriott card, it is, I think, 6 times what you're purchasing, but for the most part I've been lucky enough to use the points or use the timeshare, the points from the timeshare to book hotels. So that's the other card that I tend to use. I think it's preference. I think if you travel, let's say Delta or American Airlines or United or Frontier, each company have their own airline. If you do it frequent enough, I do recommend in purchasing the credit card. There are credit cards out there that are generic in terms of they give you, I think City Travel is one of them, where you get points, but I like to keep them separate, and I definitely do see the value in using the card that you use the most, or the airline that you travel the most with. It makes sense to me. So as I mentioned, for JetBlue, I use this credit card to buy travel, like rental cars. This one's specifically for travel. When we're traveling, renting a car, paying parking tickets, anything related to travel, train, I use this card. I'm a little bit, type A. So I tend to like to bucket things differently. So this one is for travel. This one's also for travel, but it's mainly for big ticket items. So this one we use in our household for hotels, but also for large purchases because it has also the highest credit limit. Let's see. The other card that's kind of beat up is our Gap card. So I like Gap clothes. The quality is good. The price, they have a lot of sales going on all the time. I am also a Gap Icon member, and the thing I like about Gap is that it's easy to accumulate points, and I actually don't come out of pocket during the year to purchase stuff for my kids. I wait until the points accumulate, there's a good sale, combine both of them. Also combine, there's other specials, you can choose a day that you can use 15% off. My son actually asked me, he's like, he wants to learn to shop how I do, because one day we went into the Gap store, they had the family and friends. I used the 15% on top of it, a $275 purchase. I ended up paying 75 cents. So I definitely like using the Gap, and this card we use for everyday expenses. So this is for random anything that we need aside from travel, hotel. This is the card we use on an everyday basis. The other card that I have is the Costco card. So this is the Costco card. This is the one that I also keep separate. This one I use for going to shop locally. This is mainly for groceries. If I'm going to Stop and Shop or Western Beef or BJ's or Costco, I use this card, and it, again, it's for the benefits. It accumulates the points, and I'm using it more often than not. I usually go more to Costco, and those are the major purchases we have, so it makes sense to have the card, and we get the money back, which covers the fee for the year. And like I said, there are other cards out there, but this one is the one that makes sense for us. And last but not least, I have a separate card just for stuff that I myself want to purchase. So this is related for the stuff that I'm doing, or things that I want to purchase that, you know, it's coming out of my pocket, not the family's money or my husband's money. So this is my personal card, and I've had it for a long time. I don't use it that often, and it's just convenient. But so I'll send the link for all these cards below if you are interested. I really like my JetBlue card. I've had it for a long time, and I love the family pooling, and you're able to buy cheap flights. We travel to Florida a lot because we have family out there, and so this card I've used for almost 20 years now. So thank you.